Una mattina mi sono alzato, bella ciao, bella ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho entrato lì in basso.
E le genti che passeranno, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Delle genti che passeranno mi diranno che
una mattina mi sono alzato, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina mi sono alzato e ho trovato il vaso.
Again, you see,
ciao, 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 ciao. invaso.
All right. Enough of that. Sorry, guys. I forgot how long that song was. I play it because I think it's hilarious that I've stolen Tony Soflo's theme song. That's mine now. I took it. And every time we hear it, it's going to remind us of what a fucking clown he is. You know? Now, yeah, Mueller, I know he's not. I know. Sabrina Merrick, 99-cent super sticker. Thank you. One of the reasons I played that song, I knew it was long. I forgot how long. It's because something happened to me like in the last 20 minutes and I don't feel well. So I'm gonna try to get through this. I got real shaky and stuff. I don't know what happened. I don't feel great. I didn't sleep much last night. Maybe it's that. And I was in the sun a lot earlier. I was skating my balls off. You know that. Having the time of my life. But I'll be all right. I just I don't know. Something happened. But I do got some shit to play from Tony. Tony is truly triggered. And I think this is funny because I'll tell you why. What's up, Saxon? Michael Hensley, we love you more. Hey now. He talks about you on here a lot. Shaky Shooter, what's going on? Texas Joshy, Angela Jade. So, Sabrina Merrick, Nick Valente. So, he's been trying to convince people for years that they should donate to him because when they donate to him, it pisses me off. Now, if you notice, I rarely ever know what the fuck Tony makes. I don't really pay that much attention. I know he gets money every day, probably gets a couple hundred every day. I don't know. But you'll never see me mad about it. The only thing that pisses me off about Tony is that all the people in this world that could really use that money, like for good things, to raise kids and shit, you know, it winds up in the hands of somebody like him. It's despicable. It proves that we live in a godless universe. But aside from that, what Tony proved today is that, you know, and he's done it a million times, but it's the other way around. I've always said that. I don't care when he gets money because I know his money's going to be wasted. It doesn't matter. It's going to be put in a shoebox and forgotten about. And for any of you people who don't think he has a shoebox, like I've always been saying, well, just tell me this. We see him collect a couple hundred a day, right? Something like that, at least on some days. I don't know. That's what he says, honestly. But we see him get 20s here and there from people on the street, and we know people like Terry Time and stuff donate to him. Where's that money going? If he's making a couple hundred a day, like he says, and he probably is telling the truth, where's it going? That goes to show you there's a shoebox. There always was a shoebox. Tony hasn't needed money in fucking years, and he doesn't need it now. And he did say today that he is taking a month off in April. He's going to take a month off. He said he's going to wait till April 1st, which is right about the time he gets his disability check. He always disappears around that time. This time he's saying a month. It ain't going to be a month. I'll give him a week. I say he'll take a week off. It ain't going to be a month, though. I assure you of that. Tony's a walking contradiction. Every show he's been doing lately, he's been saying he don't need no money. You know, he gets his money on the street now. And then he does a show right after that talking about how he's taking a break from YouTube because he used to make money, but he doesn't anymore. So it's just not worth it. Okay. So he'll tell you 1 minute the show is free. Don't worry about donating. And the next minute he'll tell you, you know, since you guys aren't donating, I'm fucking leaving. You know, that's what he does. So some of the stuff I'm going to play is really funny, man, because he's so triggered about yesterday. I mean, I used to 350 on a show is great now. Believe me, I'm so grateful. But Tony was here for years where that was like a daily thing. I never made less than that in a day for years. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a regular everyday thing. I had 40, 50 fucking people who would donate regularly. No bullshit. I did. At the peak, I'd say I guarantee it. So, and depending on how much, I'm not saying they all donated a lot, but I'm saying I brought in a lot of fucking money. I had people who give me, you know, $50 a show, 2 shows a day. I had a couple of them at once. Terry Time and the guy Diaz, they'd each give me a $50 every show. That's $200 a day right there, plus all the other donations. I was at war with Angel. Man, I had so many fucking people donating to me. And in the very beginning, just going after A-Light, all those people on Angel's show, like Carol Mahale and all, they used to throw money at me. I used to make a fuck ton of money. But this really drove him crazy because I think what it is Tony Pizza and Tony Soflo, who are equally useless, okay? they have this fantasy of me going broke and really being in a bad situation. They don't believe me when I say, and I'll say this until my fucking head pops off, because nobody's going to understand, or nobody's ever going to, at least certain people refuse to believe it. If I was in any situation where we were going to be in financial trouble, I would go get a job. I would work. And if for some reason I couldn't get a job, I'll do something else. There's no way I would ever let myself be in a difficult financial situation again. I'll tell you why I did all the things I did in my life, selling drugs, robbing people, all that shit. I grew up in a household where money was the number one issue. And there was constant screaming and fighting and violence. And my dad busting my brother's head open on a china cabinet, and me getting told I ain't shit. I'm never going to be shit. And my mom, going through hell and holes in the walls and constant. It was a constant fight about money. Okay. I know nothing destroys a marriage quicker than that. And I know being broke, I've been broke, and it is the most miserable thing you can experience because you can't do anything without money. So SoFlo likes to say I'm going broke. I don't make money anymore. Every time he says that, he's wrong. If I wasn't, again, guys, if I wasn't making money even on these shows right now, I wouldn't be doing them. Just like I stopped doing them on and off for a while. I would just do politics shows. Whatever. The point is, this is all a fantasy of theirs, okay? That I'm going broke. So I guess Tony thought, they always think they got me on the ropes. FBS is almost done. And then he sees I have a good day. Tony, you think with my bills and my situation, $350 would pull me out of trouble if I was in it? I'm not in trouble, bro. Yesterday was a great day. It was good to see everybody show support again. Honestly, the way things used to get when they'd get bad, it would go a week or two and we'd have a day like yesterday. We haven't had a day like yesterday in at least, I'd say, 3 or 4 months. So, yeah, it was very nice to see. Plus, you got me out of doing a Trump show yesterday, and thank fucking God, because I was not feeling it. Really? Yeah, Angela, I'm a little worried. I've been getting sick on and off for months now, and that's not like me. FBS stole my content. Yeah, stay triggered, Pizza. He is so fucking triggered. I mean, he doesn't stop talking about this money, and he's very angry. Yo, guys, you'll give him money to watch my show. They won't give me money for the show. They'll give him money for this. Tony, don't do what you're doing, okay? Because that's how I get satisfaction out of this. You never want to give your enemies satisfaction. That's why even if you made some substantial amount of money that drove me insane, I would never, ever let anybody see that it bothers me. You don't want to do that, bro. People spot weakness very easily. Now everybody has seen that me making money ruins your day and possibly the following day as well. And if you don't want me to make money, that's a stupid thing to do. But we're going to have fun with these videos. FBS can't change my heritage with his mirage of chronicle lies. Yeah, mirage and chronicle, two of his favorite words. Doesn't know what either of them mean. Although he does say in one of these videos, interpretation, and he uses it in the right context, a 5-syllable word. I was like, wow, what's going on with Tony today? Sees me make a little money and he smartens up somehow. I'd rather give money to a crackhead who flat out asks, can I have some money for crack, than give money to Pizza. I feel you. He is War. What's up, brother? Pizza will be live by April 1st, talking about April Fool's dick dench. Oh, yeah, April Fool's Day. I forgot about that. I wrote in his chat that I am going to be at the Hard Rock Tampa April 27th to 29th and wanted him to meet me. He called me Joey Dimes and blocked me. Joe, first of all, welcome. I'm not familiar with you, so I appreciate you being here. But he's never going to meet anybody. If you tell him that, he'll be on the other side of Florida. He's just like Joey Dimes. Tony, I'm letting you know now. If Joey Dimes says he's going to be in Florida at any given point, he's going to be there. Okay? He goes there regularly. I know this for a fact. I talk to Joey all the time. So, you're talking all this shit about how you want him to come see you. I'll take bets on this shit. Anybody who wants to bet me, I'll take bets on this shit. That fucking Tony Pizza is nowhere to be found when Joey Dimes is in Florida. He's in South Carolina, he's in Georgia, he's somewhere, or he's just so far away in Florida. And there'll be some excuse for why he can, even though he's got nothing to do day in and day out, he's got more free time than anybody on the planet. He will not get in his car and drive to where Joey Dimes is. He won't. And if Joey Dimes tries to come where he is, he will run. That's it. Hello, friends. Please buy my book. Who is this Giacomo? Giacomo Amato. Who is that? There's too many Amatos for me to say. Who is Giacomo Amato? I keep hearing Tony talk about this. If you were in a marriage and broke, as long as your pecker works, you have hope. Yeah. It's not even, it's, you know what I mean? It just, the lack of money ruins everything. That's why when people say money is the root of all evil, since I was a little boy, I never got that. I would say, isn't it the lack of money that's the root of all evil? If you got money, you ain't trying to commit no evil acts. Well, unless you're, all right, let me not get political, but I mean, generally, you're not out raping people and robbing liquor stores and murdering people for the fuck of it. It's not having money that drives people insane and makes them commit horrible crimes. Believe me, I've been without it. And man, fucking nightmare. I'll die before I'm in that situation again. Honestly. Anyway, let's get to these videos. The first one I'm going to play, it's only like 2 minutes of what he says. If you can, guys. Yesterday was a great day, so I'm not going to harp on it. But if you can donate today, that would be wonderful, because my deadline, I have that 2-week deadline. This is the first time since the beginning of YouTube that I believe that I'm short. So, cash would be great. But if not, I'll just take it from somewhere else. Sabrina Merrick, $2. Money changes everything, unfortunately. It does. Sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad, but it is. I even think, and then I'll get to the pizza videos. Sometimes with Shanna, like, our lives are much better now than they were in the beginning. But in the beginning, life was a lot simpler. We had very little bills. You know what I mean? Like a night in Gettysburg and a bed and breakfast was a big deal to us. Now we got to go to Miami for 10 days or something. You know what I mean? Like, things are much simpler when you don't have money, but it's still bad, very bad. Jeff Anardi. Oh, is that right? Oh God, another mob guy or guy who claims to be a mob guy. I'm good. I only call pizza dildo because he's too fake to be a dick. That's funny. All right, let's go with this one first. This motherfucker is pissed. Apparently, he did like 2 shows last night about the show yesterday where I made the money, and then one today, this morning.
Any headaches? I didn't do a show all day. I get a message. This jerk off's playing my show, picking me apart.
And that's one of the reasons I do it.
Trying to sell his AI bullshit to his fucking retarded fucking followers.
Tony, I have no AI. I'm not Elon Musk. I use AI, and anybody can use it. And Tony, it doesn't have to be AI. I don't go out of my way to use AI. It's just what you do now to research. How else do you research? If you ask Google something, it's most likely going to give you an AI answer. That's just the way it works. But Tony, you could look it up a million different ways, and so can any of your fucktard followers. Carmine Persico was in jail from February 15th, 1985 until he died in 2017 or some shit like that? 2019? I forget. That's it. You couldn't have met him in 1986. You're all pissed off because I called you out on it. And you're even more pissed off because I made money calling you out on it.
He's getting showered with fucking super chats.
Ah.
You know what I mean? Watching my show, he's getting money.
Never do this. This is stupid to do, Tony.
I mean, I'm going to hide all my shows. And,
What if I have them all?
That's it.
What if I have them all screen recorded, fucko?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just stay off for a month. He'd go back to my 5-year-old channel and play reruns and say, oh, this is funny. This is funny. This is funny. I'm glad They find me entertaining on his channel, but not on my own.
Me too. Yeah. Chronicle brain bleeding. Oh, I forgot about
Did
that.
I eat dinner yet? No.
What happened to his fucking brain injury? I forgot.
No, I didn't eat dinner yet. I've been sitting over here.
Stewing. Just stewing about my show yesterday.
I made another $25, so I actually made $205. Because
now, if you're a homeless guy and you got nothing and you do nothing to earn money, and you made $200 in a day, why the fuck are you worried about somebody else's money, bro? Why? Why $200 doesn't cover my fucking cell phone bill? It's nothing.
I made 180 earlier. I put that in the fucking Cash App. I got 25 now. So that makes 105, 205, 205 for the day. And why am I coming on YouTube for? To give this guy content? This fucking lame brain retard in Pennsylvania?
Yep.
You know what I mean? Why am I giving him? What's the point? All right? No matter what I say, these jerk-offs go into this fucking fake AI shit and make up things that don't exist. All right? They
Tony, show us proof that Carmine Persico was free in 1986.
weren't even walking yet when I was hanging out with gangsters. And these cocksuckers are fucking
You never, in a day in your life, hung out with gangsters.
telling me how I lived my life. All I know is that I'm going to have my day with this fucking piece of shit. One day, I will have my day with FBS. I'll have my day with Joey Dimes.
No, you won't. You're going to get beat up by both of us.
You know?
That's what he does.
1, 2,
Sabrina, that's what he does. Thank you for the super chat.
3, 4.
I don't know if you saw it, Sabrina, but you are a huge part of Tony Pizza's last couple of shows.
There's 4 people left that I got to get rid of.
He's talking about that he has to kill. All right. Now, this one, it's not really exciting. It's this next one. It's really great, man. All right. Now, this one, I could just start at the beginning. Texas Joshy, $5 for fuck pizza. FBS owns you. Thank you, Texas Joshy. I do own him, no doubt about it.
The Sabrina Marrick's fake.
Oh, wait.
Nobody gives 50.
I got to go back.
Untitled for the entitled. Entitled FBS. So I didn't look at the shitbag show. The shitbag show had he had a show yesterday. While he's playing my show. And
how's he gonna say he didn't look at it and then say all this?
I didn't take notice of who was giving him all those super chats. And who does it end up being? All Sabrina Merrick. Which means he didn't make any money yesterday.
Sabrina Merrick, apparently you're fake. Tony's had this theory for years now that there's a way to that there's a way to get a refund on super chats. So like you're sending them. This is a theory I never understood. Tony's been saying for years, he gets people to send him super chats so that other people will start donating. Why would people donating lead to more people donating? I mean, when does that happen? I mean, you're telling me that people who weren't planning on donating, they see somebody donate and then they decide to? What the fuck are you talking? I never understood. This there's no rhyme or reason to any fucking thing he says. Anything. Let me just do something real quick because this will piss Tony off. Hold on. God damn, Sabrina. I'm looking at my super chat. Holy shit. You are a fucking angel. My God. Look at all these fucking super chats. Dixie Lee Ranch, $5. He will run from Joey Dimes like a bitch, like always. He will. Thank you, Dixie Lee, for contributing. I appreciate that very much. Sabrina, unbelievable. I just heard it, Chris. Yeah. Let me show you guys something. Do I have to? Oh, fuck it. Then I got to take this off the screen. I'm not doing that.
The Sabrina Merrick's fake. Nobody gives $50 and then $2.
Why not? It's one of the dumbest fucking things I ever heard.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Nobody comes up with a $2, $5, $50, $100. And then the anonymous $6.99.99. Bullshit.
Mr. Anonymous 6 is fake now too. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I make up all those donations. Somehow that benefits me. Yeah. You know, the smartest thing for me to do would not even be shout out donations. Then more people would donate. So shouting out these donations, it doesn't benefit me like you somehow think it does.
He was playing himself again. See, I knew there was something wrong with the way he was saying, I can feel it in my balls. I can feel it in my balls. He was
yes, David.
Pushing people.
I've been doing that. I can feel it in my balls for years, for fucking years, you dipshit.
To donate again. And Sabrina Merrick, who is like probably his sister-in-law, living upstairs.
Oh, yeah, because I'm at my brother's.
Start that bullshit.
Let's not forget, I'm in my brother's basement.
You know, get everybody primed. $2, $5, $50, $75.
But remember, he didn't watch my show yesterday.
$2, $3. You don't go from $50 to $2, $3. Sorry. You know, if you're gonna donate big, you might as well just throw them 150 in one shot. Bang. Get a spark cone. Get it done. You know what I mean?
Sabrina has donated so much lately. If she never donated again, it wouldn't be a problem. Fuckface. Stop watching Sabrina's donations. Fucking loser. He's pissed off because nobody donates to him anymore.
You don't fucking start small and then go big and then go back to small. That doesn't happen in my chat. You know, somebody starts hitting me with $20 fucking cash apps, $25 cash apps, they stay at 25. They don't.
Well, I know Tony doesn't, George Loveless.
Go to $5 after $20. They
he used to
$5. Go to $20.
I mean, I actually
started $20, $25. $80.
Like I said at the beginning, who knows now with the panhandling too, but he used to make hundreds a day.
$50, $50. Because it would make sense to give me $50 and then go to $5. It just doesn't.
Only Tony would be picky about how people donate to him. Who gives a fuck? You're getting the money, dickhead. What do you care how it comes? And
sense in the real world. Who's a good-looking boy?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what fake donations are. Thanks for the Cash App. You know who you are. Yeah, yeah.
Obama Casino, what's up?
Dixie Lee Ranch, exactly. Yes, Sabrina. Sabrina donates constantly. It would be insane for her to donate large amounts of money every time. I don't think anybody could sustain that. So if you're just going to throw a comment in the chat, you put $2 in. It's no big deal.
Exactly. I didn't pay attention to that. Who was given? Because, I only know that Hey Now was dumb enough to give him 25. And he was
Hey Now is the man, bitch.
loving Hey Now, but not Sabrina.
What do you mean? I tell Sabrina all the time I love her, fuckface.
You know what I mean? He wasn't saying shit for Sabrina. He never says anything about Sabrina. He doesn't love Sabrina.
But nobody shows more appreciation for their donations than me. Nobody. Like I thank people like profusely. Like I always show appreciation because it's their money they're giving me.
Merrick as much as he loves Hey Now. And Hey Now only gave him $25.
Only? What do you mean only?
McDam, what's up? Good morning.
McDam. It's so funny how many people in his chat are people that used to be here until I booted them, and now they just hang out with him.
Well, yeah, I'm taking it easy today. I only got a couple of these.
Yeah, David. 65 wheel. Trust me when
I'm having a hard time at night going to sleep, drinking so much coffee.
Thank you, Sabrina.
I'm cutting it down to like 3 cans of espresso. And you better stay in the car. You leave that baby squirrel alone. Get over here. Get in. Yeah.
It's hard to skip around in this because it's constant. This show is supposed to be about Eric. He talks about Eric for like 10 seconds.
Well, that's the only way to make him cry. See, like I said, the only way to really defeat this fucking skell in Pennsylvania, and it's the only way to defeat him. It's like I beat him every day, money-wise, because I make the money out here. Every single day, you know what I mean? I make money every day.
Tony has no idea how much I make. No idea.
So,
But it's not a lot, Tony. I am absolutely broke. I have no money whatsoever. None. Yeah, I told you yesterday, ketchup packs and relish, like Chris Moltisanti and Paulie Walnuts and Pine Barrens.
And see, like, I started the day off with 20.
Oh, thanks for reminding me, bro. Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
We got 68 people and 10 likes. Smash the like button and subscribe, you fucking losers.
That's how he talks to his people.
He's a delusional, pathetic, pathological liar.
You're like.
And he's been pulling the same fucking shit since day one with the fake super chats. So, now he's Mr. AI. Everything that he says, he backs it up with AI. It's bullshit.
Dave Smith, this guy has somehow convinced himself that we are in competition with each other. If I was ever in a position where I had to compete with Tony, I'd fucking jump off the Golden Gate Bridge. I'd fly to California just so I could jump off that specific bridge. Okay, because I hear a lot of people do it there and it works. It's effective. Okay, I I'm not in competition with Tony. Tony's just in competition with me. Somehow in his warped brain, he thinks we're anything alike. We are so complete and total polar opposites. I don't know what goes on in his brain, but
shit. The guy has lost his fucking, he lost his whole demeanor. So
I lost my demeanor. What the fuck does that mean?
he's so far gone that he can't find himself anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all he's got is me, my show, trying to pick me apart. He's talking to the same fucking 5 jerk-offs that follow him for like, since time began. I mean, you know.
Sabrina, skell is literally, he still doesn't know what skell. Listen to what the definition of skell is. And I'm sure you already know this, Sabrina, but maybe Tony will catch it this time. What's the definition of skell? It's a cop phrase, first of all. No. Gave me scale. Believe me, I know what a scale is.
Skell.
Okay. An American slang term for a homeless person, drifter, or street person, often implying someone who is disreputable, untrustworthy, or a low-level criminal. Popular in New York police jargon. It originated in the 1950s, possibly as a shortening of skeleton, representing a lowlife. Yeah. I mean, he uses the word that defines him perfectly against people that are no such thing. Unlike pizza, you have to pay bills every day. Every fucking day. Yeah. Pizza cares as much for his subs as Trump. Whoa. Let's not get into that. What's up,
fam? I just got diagnosed with TDS. If you're not familiar, TDS is a...
Catch the politics show and I'll play it. I won't do it on this show. Scatol? Yeah, Scatol Elgato. Yep. Johnny Russo put a hit on this pizza guy. Hey, he fucked Marilyn Monroe when he was a teenager, so I mean, anything's possible, right? Pizza's Oscar-winning show. What's up, Miles Standers? When does this smacking and wrestling with his food start? Mr. I lost 100 or I lost 20 pounds, eats every lot. Lost 20 pounds. Fuck out of here. Never lost no 20 fucking pounds.
Between him and that fucking chomo coward in Vegas, Jim Martin. I mean, you want to talk about obsessed homosexuals? That fucking guy is an obsessed homosexual. He has no credibility whatsoever. He lives.
Oh, somebody in the beginning of the show said to explain to he means Ray Mundy, I think, Elgato. Somebody said explain to him what credibility means, because I guess he thinks it's some financial, like credit, like building credit. Credibility, Tony, means like your word can be trusted, you know, like or say you make a claim and you have evidence to back it up. It would be considered credible. But generally, if you're a person who never lies, people see you as credible. If you're you, no. No credibility there, Tony. You understand? Fuck face.
He's in the middle of the fucking desert. He says a lot of bullshit, makes up a lot of bullshit. Him and Joey Dimes found each other. They probably found each other on a gay fucking dating site. And they decided to try to make a fag out
He's always got gay shit on his mind.
of me and a chomo out of me, but they're the chomos. Joey Dimes and Jim Martin probably suck each other's dicks. One lives in Vegas, one lives in Atlantic City. They got something in common. They both live near a casino.
Both cities have casino. Oh, you know, pretty much everywhere has casinos right now. Stupid.
And they're both homos and chomos. So, and they're obsessed with me. So, and they're both cowards. They're both cowards. I mean, this guy's going to call my mother a liar now. Oh, he's pissed off that my mother came out and said that none of that shit's true. And he's going to sit there and say, I guarantee you 100% that he was here and he was.
Tony, you call your mom, you speak to her about these things, and then put her on a live after you've already told her what to say and shit. No, nobody would believe your mom.
You don't know shit about my life, you fucking faggot. And you ain't got the balls to get on a plane and fly. Fly to Tampa. I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up at the airport. Fly to Tampa, you fucking faggot.
Who's he talking
I'll
to
leave
now?
your head on the fucking Skyway Bridge for everybody to look at when they're driving across it. I'll leave your head right in the middle at the top so everybody can see Jim Martin's fucking beard flapping in the wind. I'll take your little fucking ponytail and tie you up to, because you're a coward. You're a faggot and a coward. Hiding behind a fucking ginger beard, thinking you're a Hell's Angel. He's really trying to make me like I'm some kind of fucking sexual deviant. And the things that he says.
Listen to what he says right now, guys. You know, how I always say about Tony that he has to be gay because he comes up with, like, Tony comes up with gay scenarios that I never knew existed, and no straight man never knew existed. The only way you'd know this is if you're gay. Like, some of the shit he says, it's so specific. It's like so detailed and graphic. And now listen, he tries to say that about somebody else.
Anybody. I looked at this jerk-off channel for the first time last night. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. This guy really is trying to make me a homosexual. He's really trying to make me like I'm some kind of fucking sexual deviant. And the things that he says, I've never even had that shit in my mind.
Yeah, right.
Never mind would I be able to project that kind of shit on somebody. So,
Tony, that's what you do literally from morning until night. You come up with gay shit to say, like weird sex scenarios, gay sex scenarios, and then you project it onto other people. Like what you just said you don't do is exactly what you do nonstop 24 hours a day.
For him to have all this knowledge about that kind of a lifestyle, he must be one, right?
Tony listens to me and just repeats everything I say. I've never met a so-called straight man who knows more about gay sex than you, Tony. You and SoFlo.
Well, we got all the faggots in here today.
Yeah, see? See what Casey said? Yeah, but never really, Angela, never really anything about women or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, he'll never even sell somebody by saying, I bet you fuck fat bitches or something. No, it's nothing of the sort. It's always something gay, something very, very detailed and gay. I see this shit in the politics shows all the time, and I tell them the same thing. Like, it's bizarre that the first thing you go to is gay shit. You know what I mean? Like, I bet you're a bottom. What? What? Why are you thinking about tops and bottoms? Like, what the fuck is going on in your life?
William Brooklyn, what's up? Speaking of homos.
Homos.
William Brooklyn. You say something about homos, and William Brooklyn's right there. Georgie Poolstick, good morning. So, he wants everybody to think he made $350 yesterday. Watch today how he's going to be bitching at his people again.
Not at all, Tony. This is the way it is every time I have a good day. And yesterday, I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't a fuck ton of money by any stretch of the imagination. Usually I make $600-700. I don't say anything for a couple of days, but I'm not sweating it. I just like to have good days every now and then. That's all. I told people if they want to donate, they can, but I'm not going to push the issue today.
Watch today. They'll be bitching. Come on, donate, guys, donate. Well, Freedom America is going to start with the bullshit $3, $2, $3, $2. Your show brightens my day. That's
He's got mommy issues, Miles.
fucking. That's Shanna. They got rid of Sally and they replaced it with Sabrina Merrick. Mikey Cat B, what's going on? I mean, you want to talk about obsessed fucking coward homosexuals? Tommy Lochner and Jim Martin. Tommy Lochner and Jim Martin. This guy's, and I, Red Rock, Nevada.
I don't really care to hear about Jim Martin. I just skip over that shit.
I copied it all down. I got it all saved. And, YouTube is going to make me rich. YouTube's going to make me rich because they allow this fucking skell to put my life in danger with the slander. Destroy my fucking reputation with the slander.
Yeah.
He has nothing, no credibility whatsoever to back up. Everything he says is hearsay. And the moron's not even getting 200 views.
Is he talking about me again with the views? Tony, you can't be fucking serious. You're talking about MobTube. That's not even primarily what I fucking do anymore. I just did a video. I had over 500 people in the fucking live chat. And I got, it wasn't much, but 19,100 views. This is my first show today, Tony. Who gives a fuck what I get on here? Who cares? I told you, Tony, that the point is to start, phasing this out, so I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
So that's why I don't get too pissed off about it, because he's only got the fucking few jerk-offs that hate me to watch him. And they're all cowards.
Tony, everybody hates you. Everybody. Even SoFlo, your little dick rider. He hates you too. Well, then again, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. He seems to forgive people who threaten his fucking wife's life. You did threaten to split her head open in her fucking law office. So, yeah, you guys are probably besties.
All of them. Every single fucking one of them. Robo Dick, Joey Dimes, Joey Small Dick.
Dick. Everything is dick with this guy.
And Bumby's people. I mean, if Bumby wasn't around, he'd have nobody watching him. He's feeding off of a fucking junkie bitch.
Oh, he must be talking about Foss here.
In Iowa. You know what I mean?
I guess, yeah, Dixie. I mean, he must be.
Tommy B. Lochner.
That's funny.
The renowned drug dealer.
That's funny, George, because yesterday he was bitching that SoFlo gave, I don't know, one of the losers that follows pizza, gave him a wrench but didn't give pizza one. I thought that was hilarious.
Of Atlantic City. Who tries to pretend he's cool and acceptable. No way to talk about your daddy. It's your type. How come nobody's blocking anybody? You guys want?
Beautiful, hey now. Oh, this is funny. Listen to this crazy shit. He scares a woman. She runs from him.
You got a streetwalker walking around over here.
It's not like you have any interest in her. If she has a pussy, I'm sure you have no interest.
Oh! Yo!
Oh!
You dropped something! Yo!
He's screaming at her, and she's running right now. He says it when he gets back in the car. She's running from him.
You dropped your shoe. You dropped something.
Is that right, Percy? Who are you supposed to be?
Why were you running?
That's a good idea, Miles. No, not at all.
Fucking stupid bitch started running.
Tony, you shouldn't have told us that. So, in other words, there was a woman walking, and even though, according to you, she dropped her shoe, which, where was her shoe? Was it on her foot? How did she drop it? But even without her shoe, she was trying so desperately to get away from you that she ran away shoeless. Jesus Christ, Tony, you are a creep.
That's all right, Georgie Pool Stick. I mean, I got other guys in here that could block, but I guess they don't want to do it.
Delgado, this guy's name is Tony Pizza. He's a homeless scumbag who wishes death on our military and hates the victims of 9/11 and school children who get killed in school shootings. He thinks they deserve it. He's told people before not to give their money to St. Jude's because they should give it to him because those kids are going to die of cancer anyway. He's a lowlife. He's a lowlife's lowlife. He's the worst person ever born, with the exception only of Tony Soflo.
You know, there's too many retards in the internet world. And, you know, it's slow and Saturday, like I was saying last night.
I don't know if it's William, block him, but I don't know if it is.
I'm not going to keep on repeating myself. You know, I tend to forget that FPS only has 26 people following him.
Yeah.
The rest are all bought bots.
Tony, I'm going to do a politics show after this, and I'm going to have probably, depending on how the algorithm works for this one, 300 to 500 people damn near the entire time. And I'm going to get tens of thousands of views. Does he not see the politics shows ever? You know what he does is, like in the beginning of the show, the first 3-4 minutes, I'll have 5 people, 20 people, something like that. He'll look at it then and then be like, oh, and then afterwards it'll say 40,000 views. You'll be like, how did he get 40,000 views with 5 people in the chat? Well, you made sure you didn't look at the duration, at the majority of the video where there was fucking 500 people in the chat.
And I keep forgetting that these other jerk-offs don't have anybody watching them. You know what I mean? And
everybody has more people watching them than you do.
You know, they can sit there, clip my show, and fuckboy Force in his mother's backyard can play the clips. Because these fucking faggot to make it channels, that's what they need. They need all these clip channels. All these faggots with no fucking lives that just fucking stalk and provoke and harass.
Provoke. All right, guys. Sorry I'm not as energetic as I was before the show, man. I felt fucking great till about 10 minutes before. I don't know what happened to me. Now I got to suffer through a fucking politics show. God almighty, if I don't make money. Dick then says only 26 real people. Yeah. And then he talks about my views. Tony, listen, I don't get nearly what I used to, but if I don't do a politics show, if I just do a mob tube show, it'll get 700, 800, 900 views, 1,000 views. Just look through my fucking videos. But I do shows immediately after, fuckface. Oh, Victor. He's a fucking loser and I'm a winner, and that drives him insane. Robert Ganji, $4.99. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate you. I screwed up my text, but I'm sure you could read it. Where? Talking about in your Well, there's nothing in your super sticker. I don't know what you mean exactly. Robert B, $3. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, man. 27, get it right, Devato Ida. Yeah, 27 people follow me. Fuck face. I can't deal with those crazies in your politics shows tonight. Me neither. Me neither. But quite honestly, I mean, I would say 80% of my super chats from this month and last month are from the politics shows. So, you know, I don't really get cash on there. Every now and then I'll get $10 or something. I think people are leery to use the links. But, or they don't want me to have their information, whatever, which I don't, you know, I understand. But super chats, you know, I make, I don't make a lot, but it still makes up the majority, the overwhelming majority of super chats I get now. So now there's shows like earlier where I only got 25, but this show tonight I could make 0 or I could make 200. You never know. So, and then the worst part though is starting a politics show because I don't like doing them, guys. You think I like arguing with these fucking idiots? So I'll start a show, and then if like 20 minutes, a half an hour passes, like the first time I'll say, hey guys, hit the like, subscribe, and if you can donate. If I don't get donations after that first time, I know this was just a complete waste of my fucking time. I'm not getting anything on this show. And I gotta sit there and at least put in an hour. You know what I mean? All they say in politics shows is you're gay, you're bald, and you have TDS and you wear libtard poopy pants. Yeah, guys, I'm going to end the show, but I'm just gonna put this up. Don't get mad. It's not a politics show, but I'm gonna leave. Thank you to the people who donated. I'm gonna do a politics show in like 15, 20 minutes. I gotta eat something, but this is the video I'll be playing a lot tonight. Peace.
What's up, fam? I just got diagnosed with TDS. If you're not familiar, TDS is a brain condition that causes you to strongly dislike pedophiles and people who defend them. It may be contagious, so please get tested. A simple and easy way is to post something that's morally decent and factually correct. Don't worry, within minutes, a squad of self-appointed experts who panic at the sight of accountability will flood your comments and confirm your diagnosis.
Soto, $15 for late fee. Thank you very much. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for a MobTube show. Peace.